in the school we have a recess after 4 lectures, after 4 sessions. We have a interval, and during interval, I remember we used to have lunch together. We used to eat each other's from tiffin. That was the most unforgettable moment for me. The second part, the moment we finish our lunch, the second thing that we used to do, we used to have a table. Like we used to play table tennis. We used to have a half an hour research, interval, and in 10 minutes we used to finish our lunch, and next 15 minutes we used to play table tennis using the table that we had, putting the compass bar in the middle, and we used to play. That was the most memorable moment for me when I recollect school. The first thing that comes in my mind is having lunch together and playing table tennis till the recession is over. Over to you.
Uh, Thank you, Toastmaster Girish, for taking us on your journey of your school time. Okay, so now I would like to come back to the virtual audience. Some of from the virtual audience can come up and share their memorable moment from their school time. Who would like to come first?
Can I go, Mitesh?
Yes, yes, sure. Toastmaster Krupesh.
Yeah. So this is not exactly positive story, but nonetheless, because it was funny and naughty, so that's why I remember it. So uh, our school was Marathi medium school till fifth standard, and from next onward, there were concepts like full English class and semi-English class. So typically, the brightest one went to semi-English and full English after fifth standard. So I was in semi-English batch. So all the toppers, and when we were 10th standard, everybody became overconfident because we were the toppers. We knew that we are going to score, and that's why the naughtiness quotient increased multifold. So teacher were also little cautious with us because they knew that these are the toppers. They are going to uh, get the school photograph in the newspaper. So they could not do harsher punishment in a sense to us. So, but because everyone was naughty, the first punishment they did was they made us stand in the school playground in the sun. According to them, that was a punishment. But for us, it was a fun time. We were on the ground and we were chatting there. So teacher told us that, what do I do with you? I have made you stand in the sun as a punishment, but now you are enjoying that. Then they thought, so there was another concept. So the girls used to be in only one class, which was the full English. So they thought that they will bring us boys in the class where the girls were there and insult us. That would be punishment as per the teachers. But when they made that, there was fight to get that punishment because people just wanted to have the glances exchange and smile exchange with the girls. So that's how finally our teachers were not able to find any worthy punishment to us. So that's what I remember uh, from my school days.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Krupesh. Uh, Hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Toastmaster Mitesh.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Krupesh, for sharing your experience. Okay, anyone other guest Raj, if you can share any of your memorable moments from your school time.
Yeah. So basically, I would like to go back to my school to have that inseparable bond of friendship. So most of us would be in the same school, for at least for if not less, but at least for 10 years, from first standard to 10th, and knowing your friends who are going to be with us for even for the next standard, and to expect that sort of friendship, even if there is a punishment or if there is a free lecture. So we used to enjoy so much. So that is something which I miss even today, and we cannot get the same type of friendship, same type of empathy, same type of love, like when you enter the corporate world. So this is something which I really cherish all the time, and I expect, like, I always look forward to meet my school friends. And like, even if we meet after 2 years, 3 years, the bond and the connection, which we find it from the the first minute is is something which I always look forward to. And I have not experienced such thing, in like with my either of the friends, be it corporate, be it college life, or be it classmates. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Raj, for sharing your experience. Okay, anyone from in person if you could like to share Sanket, Samarth, some memorable moment from your school time. Okay.
Camera here. Great. Ah, wow. You guys really had visible? Great. So you guys really had memorable childhoods, man. For me, school memories are not that. Oh, one speaker is on, right? Ah. So it's really nice to hear about people and the recess and the dabba memories that someone got and someone about their school days, like Rupesh did. I unfortunately I do not have that many memories, mainly because I was a very shy kid in my school. And with this shy kids, one thing is you get bullied a lot. And it happens everywhere. It happens today, it will happen tomorrow as well. So I would always be scared in my school. The only time I would love my school would be during Christmas. My school was a Christian run school. So for Christmas, what they would give you is a pack of wafers, one samosa, one fruity, and rum cake. Anyone has plum cake, not rum cake, bye. Sorry. Sorry about that. The rum cake is better than plum cake, that is. That is plum cake. So my memories of my school are associated with that one plate that we used to get during Christmas, because end of the day, all of us friends would just inflate that fruity, line it up, and everyone would smash it from their feet, and the sound would echo. And once you did it, the next class did it, and that whole 8, 9 divisions used to do it. So that's one of the most memorable things that I have. Unfortunately, very few memories, but this is the most delighted memories that I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sanket. I think Tejal also wanted to share something. So,
Yes.
yes.
Hi. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So, one of the memorable moments which I had during my school days and for which I would like to go back, uh, during a regular schedule, any period that we used to get a free period, proxy period, right?
Yes.
So, during that period, we were allowed to play any games, allowed to chit chat with other friends, and that was the only time when we were allowed to make noise in the class. So during that proxy period, we used to play games, X and Zero, and there were many other games that we used to play. That is one thing we really enjoyed, that during school, we are allowed to play anything or do anything that you want to do with your friends. That is one thing. And apart from that, we used to have different competitions in school. So I used to take part in probably dance competition or any other competitions, and we were exempted to attend exempted from attend the regular periods. We would not attend the classes and go and practice for the competition that we had taken. So half of the times it was just chit chatting and not practicing. But yes, during those events, we've made a lot of friends. Some of them we're still in touch, and that friendship and that bond has continued for so many years that I look forward to.
Yeah.
Thank
Hi.
you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. Okay, Toastmaster Sai.
Uh, thank you, Toastmaster Mitesh. My school memories are a mixed bag, basically. But some of my fondest memories used to be during, like, before annual day, when so annual day was quite big in my school, and 1 month before the annual day, every lecture after the recess was a proxy lecture, basically. And I didn't participate, not being a dancer or a singer. I didn't participate in the annual day so much, but I really enjoyed those proxy periods. So basically, half day, we used to have school basically just for half a day. And the rest of the half day, we would do anything that we wanted. We would bring playing cards to the school, like Uno, not actual playing cards, because we tried that. Not saying we didn't, but the teacher gave us a lot of punishment. So finally, we negotiated with the teacher and we said, okay, Uno is fine. Uno is not gambling. So, you can play Uno. So we decided, okay, we'll play Uno. And we used to have like a pen fight club kind of thing. So everyone had like special modified pens. So they would take the grip of the other pen and put it on their pen. And they would have like make these really fat pens. And kids were really creative, like they would put gel inside the pen so that they're using physics so that the pen doesn't spin around. And yeah, people had completely transformed their pens into some kind of a fighting machine basically. And yeah, those days were really amazing. I have very fond memories from those times. Lectures used to be hit or a miss, but yeah, that post lunch, post recess during the annual day period was some of the best memories I had.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Sai. And now I can completely relate to the trend of pen fighting because we used to have that. I think everyone was, engaged into it in the free periods. And again, as Tejal said, that school events were the excuse to, escape the boring lectures. Like even if we are not interested in the competition, we can just take the excuse that we have to go for the practice. So we are just leaving out from the lectures. So that used to be a great excuse to just escape the boring lectures, and even if we haven't done the homework, so we can say that yeah, we are going for the practice. So thank you, Tejal. Thank you everyone for your participation. So now we can move ahead with the meeting, that is Toastmasters meeting. So similarly, like in school, we used to follow a certain timetable. In Toastmasters meeting, also we follow a meeting agenda, which is divided into three major sections. Number one is prepared speech. Number two, table topic session, and number three, general evaluation. And to support the entire Toastmasters meeting, we have a tag team as well. And tag team includes grammarian, our counter, and the timer. So one by one, everyone will come and introduce their role. So first of all, I would like to call the timer of today's meeting, Toastmaster Viresh, to share the timing guidelines of today's meeting. Because work from yeah. So how will I do the you can just share the guidelines for prepared. Okay. Okay. I hope I'm visible and audible. Yes. Okay. So, hello Toastmasters. Hello after being a long time. So, yeah, I think today we have two prepared speeches, and the prepared speeches time frame is basically 5 to 7 minutes in total. And the green card will be shown at 5 minutes, and so yellow card will be shown at 6 minutes, and similarly, red will be shown at 7 minutes, and a grace period of 30 seconds is provided. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's the basic time frame of timing guidelines for today. So I hope and all the best everyone to have to finish their speeches in prepared times. Over to Toastmaster Mitesh. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Viresh. So now I would like to call the grammarian of today's meeting, Toastmaster Sai, to share the grammarian guidelines for the meeting.
Toastmaster Mitesh,
Yes.
I've got a message that your meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Yeah, there is a notification here. We'll just seeing it. Till then, Toastmaster Sai can share the grammarian guideline.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mitesh. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take a note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. Today's word is erudite, which means highly knowledgeable or learned. An example of this could be, despite her relative experience, her erudite arguments impressed everyone in the courtroom. So today's we also have idiom of the day. Um, the idiom of today is teacher's pet, which means a person who is favored by the teacher. And an example of this could be, Hermione is such a teacher's pet. She has to answer every question in the class. I encourage every speaker to use the word of the day and the idiom of the day. I will give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting, and also on the usage of the word of the day and the idiom of the day. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Mitesh. Mitesh, the audio is not coming. Hello, am I audible? There is no audio from your side, Sanket. Yeah,
Is
we
it
can hear you now.
Okay, I'm audible, right? Great.
Yes.
So my role as an R counter would be to monitor our speakers' crutch sounds or repeated words like, I mean, or we often use sounds to fill in the gap like mm. Now, this you may do it to fill in your speech. However, that disrupts the flow of speech and may reduce the engagement. So, my job is to make a note of it and give you a feedback so that in the future you can improve upon it. And I shall present my report when I'm being called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sanket. So now, as we are done with the tag team guidelines, let's start with the very first section of the meeting, that is prepared speeches. And we have two prepared speakers for today's meeting, Toastmaster Samarth and Toastmaster Sanket. So let's start with the very first speech, that is Toastmaster Samarth, who is going to deliver his level 2 project 2 speech. I would like to call Toastmaster Krupesh to share the evaluation guidelines for his speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mitesh. So Toastmaster Samarth is attempting his L2P2 speech focusing on effective body language. The purpose of this project is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how they use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. So I wish all the best, Toastmaster Samarth, for your L2P2 speech focusing on body language. Over to you, Toastmaster Mitesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krupesh, for sharing the evaluation guidelines. So now let's welcome Toastmaster Samarth. Toastmaster Samarth, thief of time, Toastmaster Samarth.
Am I audible?
Yes. Can you come a little bit in front, Samarth?
Yes. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better. Yeah. Thank you.
Just a second. You can take this.
Hello. So guys, there is a timer. I have talked to Toastmaster Prashant and he told that he is looking into the matter. Actually, we have renewed the subscription, but let give us 2-3 minutes so that we can move on to a new platform. So we can move on to Google Meet or something like that. I'll be sharing the link right now. 'Cause
Shreyansh, can we join back and will it help or no?
Join back, right?
Yeah, but there was this policy, right? There is a time, 10 minutes frame that you can't create a new free meeting again.
Same meeting you can join back, which will
Yeah,
again last for 45 minutes.
Yeah, then there will be a disruption in table topics, I guess. Let's move to Google Meet. I'll quickly create one.
Okay.
Yeah, I am also pasting on the Zoom's chat. Yes, yes, yes.
I will share the guest group. गूगल मीट किधर है? अरे वो अपना जीमेल में है ना?
डायरेक्ट आ जाता. I shared the link. Please join.